What's up guys, SuperaTom here, and today we are going to be having a look at some new Xiao update, and there's a trailer story teaser that Mihoyo just updated about him, so really excited to be reacting to this. And also on the Mihoyo forum, there's also some updated information about Xiao too, which is really going to be cool, so we'll be having a look at that right after the video. So first off, let's just take a look at the video and see how everything is. Scroll back a little bit and go. Let's see.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When
is that the dragon from the
monsters and mutations
Dragon Spine region?
The land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore
the Yakshas.
Restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyan, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Wow. Damn, that looks amazing. So we did have some information here. Now, I don't know, this is just basically my guess, but this dragon bone looks so much like the dragon in Dragon Spine. I kind of forgot the name of that dragon, but you know, all of this purple lighting here, that feels like, you know, the energy of the sword that we got from the Dragon Spine in the Albedo quest, right? And there was, you know, the trailer said there was 5 Yakshas. I believe, yeah, each of different element. Now, why does the Cryo Yakshas look so much like the Fatui mage? I have no idea why, but I don't even know if that's a she as well, but that looks just like the Fatui mage for some weird reason. So looking at here, it seems like I don't know if each region actually has their own Yaksha, so this was Geo. I can't really know for sure which of this is, but then, you know, as time passed on, the Yakshas failed and then left with Xiao, the only demon of Conqueror that's left. So yeah, that was a pretty good teaser until, you know, the patch actually dropped. We just have to wait and see how the story actually turns out, because I'm pretty sure, as the updated Mihoyo have said, there will be a long story quest for Xiao, which is going to be interesting. Okay. So let's have a look at some of the information that Mihoyo dropped for Xiao. There seems the website's a little bit large, so I will just zoom it out for a little bit for you guys to easier to see and read as well. So cool. Adapter Xiao, I will be here when you call. Xiao, Traveler, today we'd like to introduce the Vigilant Yakshas, Xiao, to you all. Okay, so this is a poster of Xiao with the English voice actor as well as the Japanese name, and Xiao's highly mobile. Yeah, like from what we've seen from the trailer about Xiao, he is a very, very fast attacker. Like, I believe up until now, Kuqing, I think apart from Kuqing and Xiangling, they are the only 2 fastest attacker in the game right now. I'm basically using a lot of Kuqing, so I know, and I love highly mobile characters. So Xiao is definitely going to be very, very good for me. Can't wait to get my hands on him. A burst damage dealer. Okay, he deals, I wouldn't say he relies a lot on burst damage dealing, but from the looks of it, his burst is super strong. Okay, so yeah, as we know, he also sacrificed HP to obtain increased damages and jumping power for short tap. Yeah, so if anyone actually used him in the beta, I'm sure you've known. I haven't used him in the beta because I didn't play the game back then, but I'm sure I will be having a look at him when the patch comes out. Now, yeah, he's a poem user, Liyue's adapters, and his element is Anemo, as everyone sees. And so here we're seeing some of his combo of the normal attack. So there is going to be the normal attack of performing 6 rapid strike and the charge attack. Now this looks really fast. Like, I don't know if he can change the direction of his attack just like how Yu-Peng is. I'm pretty sure he can. But like, this is super fast. So his normal attacks has 6 rapid strike. And looking at this, the last attack is a slam. Interesting. That has a potential to deal knockout damage to enemies, which is really good at stunning enemies. And if you don't know what stunning enemy actually is, it's actually, you know, knock out enemies from like preventing them from attacking you for a little while. And that is going to be super handy. Like, for example, I don't know why I keep on taking Yu-Peng's example, probably because I use Yu-Peng as my main, but her charge attack with Yu-Peng deals knockout damage, and that's just like give me a lot of room to attack the enemies, and that's really good. It just keeps your momentum going like so much. So that's good. And with his charge attack, looking at that, come back, yeah, seeing that there's a 3 strike with his charge attack, so that would also potentially do a lot of stunning damage as well. And until we actually can test him out, I don't know for exactly, but this looks super cool. Like, I already love how fast he's attacking and his attack animation is. Now this is also interesting as well because it feels a bit like how Yu-Peng's elemental skill actually is as well, where you can actually, you know, jump up to places, basically like doing something in the air, right? Like, you know, Venti has his Anemo. I don't really remember what it actually codes with Venti, but he allows you to jump up walls, and Yu-Peng also allows you to do that as well. I believe Zhongli's elemental skills also allows you to jump up wall easily. Now Xiao's is a little bit different. It seems like an air dash, and until now he's the only one who's able to do that. And now I don't think this is the only thing that's only allows you to air dash, because it gives you a lot more mobility during your fighting phases. It seems like this is both an attack and a defensive weapons as well, where you feel you can actually dodge out of enemies' attack very fast if you're able to control your direction properly and, you know, don't let the auto attack aim for you. So this also can potentially be a defensive weapon. And they say that it starts with 2 charge, so that's really good. I have a feeling that the higher his constellation go, the more charge you probably get. Probably allows you to do 3 charge with his elemental skill. So we don't know how much the damage is going to be doing yet, but obviously I need to test it out. Okay, now we come to the elemental burst. Damn, that looks so cool. He actually wears his Yaksha mask and then transform into kind of like a demon, with his attacks now become fully Anemo damage, and it cannot be overridden by other elemental infusion. So what that actually means is, I believe that like take Chongyun and Bennett elemental skill, where they actually change your attack into their respective elements. Now with what Xiao elemental burst has is that his attacks are now fully Anemo. So basically you won't get turned into a cryo or pyro element, even if you are still in the elemental skill of Bennett and Chongyun, for example. Right, and so this just gives so much in terms of like charging in and fully dealing damage with Xiao. And so you're basing all of your attack energy on Anemo. So like for example, the Anemo set, for example, you are now able to make very good utilize of that if you are wanting to pair up Xiao with Bennett. And I'm sure most people would want to do that. So that is also a really good thing. And here also, as I think most of you has already known, Xiao is going to be continuously losing HP, exchanging his HP with attack power. Right, so that's going to be boosting his attack damage like a lot more. Wow, He feels like a solo berserker now. I don't think he has any trouble with dealing with a lot of enemies at the same time as well. Like some of the time we just have to rely on Venti, for example, to actually group enemies together to make damage dealing a lot easier. But like looking at his combo pattern, there are a lot of swipes in his combo, which is basically an AoE damage. So this is really going to be versatile. Yeah, I can't wait to see how everything is. And down here they shares a little bit more in terms of his stories. I don't know if there's any spoilers a lot. Let's see. His youth appearance believe that he's over 2,000 years of age, and none would trifle with him, however. Well, obviously, since if anyone has already seen Xiao during the quest of I think that was like during a quest in Liyue, and you know his characteristic, you basically don't want to mess with him in a way. Xiao has a position of seniority and formidable repute among the Adepti. I can understand that. Conversely, he's not a well-known in the mortal world because he is basically nowhere to be seen almost all of the time, and that in any mortal witness, Xiao unleash his true power of circumstance. Okay, so I won't be going through all of the stories because I don't know if this is going to be said in the story quest as well, but that's cool. Voiceover, hello. Okay, so here's some voiceover of Xiao, and here's some personal details. His favorite foods, almond tofu. Xiao has no interest in human food, and how come almond tofu is not a human food? No interest in human food, the only thing that he can stomach is almond food. Okay, I get it. Well, I don't know what other food that you'll be eating apart from almond tofu. So, and Beidou? What's Beidou doing here? There really must be those that watch over Liyue even if they cannot be seen. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all about, you know, the updated information about Xiao. There will be more until the upcoming release because the release is going to be very soon. I think it's going to be next week. I don't remember the exact date. I believe that was the 3rd of February. I don't know which day of the week it's going to be, but it's going to be very soon. So until then, I will be updating you guys, and for that is all from me. Again, this is Tom and wishing everyone a super day.